Hello and welcome to our course named Rural Access. This is lesson 3 named Establishing Village Information Spot, famously known as InfoSpot. This is a course under Basic Internet Foundation and the course instructors are Wissam Mansour, Catherine Kimambo and Albert Mislimbo. So let's dive in. An information spot or InfoSpot is a wireless in nature close to the nearest mobile tower, and there's been cases that we've reached out to 20 kilometers nearest to the closest mobile tower, and these are affordable solutions with operation cost of 20 USD a month. So the picture you're seeing at the middle, this is the whole equipment of the information spot, and the picture you're seeing of our people on site, the iron rod that they are holding is a mast that we use to mount now the equipments that we have for the information spot. So first and foremost, before taking our equipments on site to the villages, we first take them to our regional competence centers where they get configured. So regional competence centers, these are centers of excellence that we have established under different universities in Tanzania. So these equipments are taken to these now technical and networking students who assist us in configuring and making sure that everything is running smoothly in the device before deploying them on site. So what you're seeing is a full set of how everything runs or how everything gets connected in an InfoSpot. This is very easy to do for anyone who even doesn't have technical know-how. Just following these steps ensures that you can establish your InfoSpots within 20 minutes and you're ready to go and start deploying. The first and foremost step to do is map location. So you have to map the location where you want to install your information spot. And as you're mapping that location, you have to also know what mobile towers are close by. And if you're maybe installing a school, you have to also know that there are different protocols for you to follow before going to a school. If you're installing the InfoSpot within a community, you have to also get different permits. After that, there are different applications that are available for Android on Play Store where you can download. One of them is NetworkCell InfoLite. So NetworkCell InfoLite, the name you're seeing there, is an app that we use to now know which mobile tower is close by, how is the signal strength in this area. So these are the steps that you can use to make sure that you're getting the right signal. Then, after you've mapped your location and you've measured now the network strength, the next step comes to installation. So this is us on field connecting a cellular village. This is a marketplace where we are establishing free connectivity for people in the market area to be able to access information locally. The picture you're seeing on the middle, this is where the signal was very good. So as you're seeing, our iron rod is a bit shorter than the previous picture. So this is where we are connecting a school in rural area because we also envision schools to be an entry point for community empowerment. So once we've established an InfoSpot, the next step is community engagement. After securing installation permits from local government areas, this is the first and most important step because you want to be able to get recognized when you go to the field, and you also want the government officials to take care of this service after you've exited. So it's best, and then after you've got your permit, you have to create awareness to the communities where the InfoSpot is installed and build sense of project ownership. So you'd want, after you've exited, for the community to know about the service, for them to still use the service that you've installed, and for them to feel like they're owners of this project. So in order to do that, the awareness creation, as you're seeing on the pictures, has to be paramount. And then the next step is offer local content stored in the Raspberry Pi according to community needs. So as you're seeing most of the pictures here, we are providing health contents through our platform called Yibu platform, and this platform offers variety of health contents in Swahili language where communities benefited a lot and learned a lot about different diseases that were affecting their community. And then lastly is creating sustainability plan together with the community members on how to keep the internet running after the project closure. So best practices for us have been community contributions, where community come together now to contribute for the service, local government setting aside budget for running cost. As you saw in the previous slides, our cost went below 20 USD. So this is something that the community can afford. Some of the on-site pictures that we have when installing InfoSpot is, as you're seeing here, when I was explaining about network strength. So if your mobile tower is very far away, you are needed to have a very long iron rod. But if your mobile tower is close by, then there's no need of a long iron rod, as you're seeing here. This was a community that we installed in Izazi, and this was like our first information spot, where it appeared to be very successful because we engaged the community from the beginning to understand their needs, to understand their pain points and what would be of value to this specific community. Rural internet access, where we had lesson 1 that spoke of regional competence center, lesson 2 that spoke about setting up the regional competence center, and lesson 3, which is this one, on digital inclusion and empowerment of societies. And the last is establishing village information spot, where I've taken you through how to establish your first village information spot within 20 minutes. So thank you for attending our short course.